Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Hey everybody, it's Linda.
Hey, hey, hey.
She's got an instrument of some kind there. I think she's playing air guitar. There you go. Play it like a bass. Like, there you go. Slap it. Slap it.
I'm not dating.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's Linda Hendricks. Very good.
That's me.
Once again, Dana is being a rock star. He is playing at the Grand Ole Opry. He's doing a whole Christmas series. So he says that he'll be back not next week, but the week after that. This just in, by the way. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Yeah, this is this is in all the news. Drone Pilot of the Year. Congratulations to him. And when there's something that we usually do every single time, what was that thing that we do every single time? I think we have a sponsor, don't we?
Yeah, I think we do.
Yes, we do.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Yeah.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. Woo! You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. All right. Oh my goodness, so much.
Right,
what is the name of that bird there?
Well, I previously said its name was Baldy because I couldn't come up with nothing clever in the moment. So we're just going to have to stick with that for continuity's sake.
Okay, it's Baldy. And
Baldy.
I forgot. Razzmatazz. Yes. And now from the newsroom.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
All the news that's fit to drone. Droning the news. News John over there with the glasses on because it makes her look smart. It's Linda with all the drone news. What you got, Linda?
Well, there's this fancy company called SlideX that is developing a drone to travel across the Atlantic. It's got about 35 kilogram payload. I think that's a little under 80 pounds. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sure, yeah.
And their goal is really just to get it across the ocean, but they're hoping to be able to do things like collect data with using sensor arrays on the drone and stuff like that to help maybe monitor people poaching or just get information from the atmosphere or maybe weather related stuff. And
but you can't have enough sensor arrays. You can't, that's what I always say. You have one sensor array, you're going to have a dozen sensor arrays.
I completely agree.
You've heard me say that.
As somebody who went to graduate school to study sensors specifically, I can agree that there's not enough sensors and not enough data in the world just yet.
You're right.
Okay, moving on. Let's see. Nagpur, India. I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing that correctly, but they have an airport there. And they've instituted a rule that the civil police there, the airport police, can just take down any what they call subconventional aircraft, including, like paragliders and stuff like that, but also drones. If they're not supposed to be in the area, they can just basically shoot it down without asking permission. So shoot first, ask later. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's gotta be fun, right?
Yeah. For the shoot not the shoot
fly your drone there.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So that was that. And then the next story is that Google is doing this cool thing where they developed this race drone, and it's got its own cameras and stuff on board so that it can kind of tell where it's at, and they've put them through this course. Yeah. And they pitted it against a human pilot. So they have this AI drone versus this human pilot, and it's pretty cool. They have a little video. I think you're probably seeing some of it now.
Yeah.
But the human still ended up beating the AI drone, but the AI drone definitely flew quite a bit smoother than the human did, like less herky-jerky movement.
Well, we are, after all, only human. But one day the AIs will rule the skies. Autonomous drones delivering packages. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, it could very well. I need pizza delivered by drone, and I just need that to happen soon, please. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jeff Baker. Thank you so much. Pun Thursday. Deja Mu. What did he say? Oh, it scrolled up. I didn't see it. What does it say?
The feeling that you've heard this bull before. Yuck.
Thank you so much, Jeff Baker. That's right. Yeah, Super Chat is open and on and available. And Linda, do you have any other stories?
I do, in fact, have more stories. Would you like to have another one?
I sure would.
I don't know if people have, or I don't actually even know if you told people about that. But so let me just not even talk about that. There is this offshore turbine farm in Sheringham Shoal, which is, I think, that off the coast of England? Yes, that sounds right. Anyway, they have a bunch of turbines out there, I think 88 of them total, and they are now able to inspect them using a drone instead of sending people out there filming them from the ground or having climbers go up on these turbines. And so I think they said they have something like 264 blades to inspect. And
oh,
so,
cool.
They're now doing that via drone, and it's really cool.
Yeah, there's a picture of one of the drones right there, and that's how they do it. And apparently we're having connection issues.
Yeah. I'm seeing you kind of cut out on my end a little bit as well.
Oh dear. Well, you know, I've hijacked Kelly's channel, and I don't know if that's has anything to do with it.
I'm not sure.
I might have to unhijack his channel. And by the way, Bumblebee Videos. Thank you so much for the super chat. Bumblebee Videos. Hey Ken, can I get a pair of Mavic eyes? Keep up the great work. Can you recommend a vlog camera for a first timer? Actually, yes. The best camera that I've had, and it's been by my side forever, is this. It's a Hero 5 Session. It does great audio, and it's 4K video. The battery lasts a good long time, accepts up to 64 gig card, and I just put it in my pocket and take it with me and vlog with it all the time. So yes, you might have heard me mention that I have taken over Kelly's channel. This is just a little experiment that we're doing. We got a lot of lag. We got a lot. What are the people saying there, Linda? But it's better.
Yeah, there's a boatload of lag. A lot of people are experiencing lag, and I think it kind of comes in and out according to what I can see in the chat. But you know,
I don't know if
not sure what I can do about it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's me or the fact that we're on 2 separate channels right now, or it's just that I'm in the boonies and okay, we're no lag. We're good. Okay, because I was going to stop it and restart it. Good here. Mudball Creative says good. No lag here. Looks good. Okay, we're going to move on.
I've got a ton of lag on my end. I can tell you that.
Oh, well, as long as the other people are okay, as long as they can see you, Linda, that's the most important thing.
I'm just trying to provide more data for you, Ken.
Yes.
I know you love data.
I do. Do we have another story?
We do.
Okay.
And it's a doozy. If you like scary apocalyptic stories, you'll love this.
All right, hit me.
Killer drones.
Killer drones.
Yeah.
Two words that really shouldn't go together.
No, not unless it's in a movie. And this fella at Berkeley, Dr. Stuart Russell, put out this video sort of with this apocalyptic drone scenario where these tiny little drone swarms can come around and just kill everybody. It's kind of scary when you think about it.
It's kind of scary. Yeah. Here's a little bit of that. Enjoy.
Your kids probably have one of these,
That's not
right?
him, by the way.
No.
Not quite. Inside here is 3 grams of shaped explosive. This is how it works.
Throw the bomb at your audience. Uh-oh.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
That little bang is enough to penetrate the skull and destroy the contents.
The contents of a skull? There's stuff I need in there.
I guess it depends on whose skull it is. Some people's skulls don't have many contents.
And zing for Linda.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll be here all.
And I very much appreciate that. Now, I have to let everybody know, it's such a huge show that it couldn't all fit on one channel. So Kelly from ReadSetDrone was nice enough to let me appear on his channel, and I invite all of his viewers to come on over and subscribe to not only my channel here, but Linda's Clever Dark Elf channel. So much happening today. Yes, going to be giving, announcing the winner of the Viewfind monitor. You know, I got a comment from the Viewfind people.
What did they say? They said, thanks for your wonderful review.
Well, they actually did. They were very nice. They were, here's what they said. Thank you for the detailed review. We appreciate hearing your thoughts. FYI, you do have the docking station on upside down. Okay, so that was the thing that I attached it to my own glasses. So,
okay.
And they recommend trying it again once I flip that around. But anyway, it wasn't a glowing review, although I will say that, man, the monitor on the one thing is really, really crisp and clear. If they would just put two together, glue them together, and do an enclosed thing, make a goggle, then that would be awesome. But we'll announce the winner of this later on. I've got this Mavic Imposter, this lookalike right here, this fake Mavic, this Favic.
Oh, that's not a Mavic? It looks exactly like a Mavic.
Done it. It's a counterfeit. And I do not approve. Eachine, if you're watching, I don't approve of this. I don't.
Why don't you approve?
Because
what?
It's like counterfeiting money, really. You know, DJI worked hard on their image, and they don't need inexperienced people to mistake this for a Mavic. It's a toy. It looks just like it. People are gonna be like, oh wow, man, what $40 and I can get a Mavic? You know, that's gonna fool somebody. But with that in mind, I have an idea of how to give that away later, and it involves firearms.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to check, are we good with the stream? Because I'm getting a little indication here that we're not. So are we good, everybody? If you'll just chat in, is it still good? I know there's a little bit of a lag. Are we good? Oh, what was that, Linda?
What was what? Yeah.
I heard a little blurb. By the way, you've heard about the bug bounty and all this stuff going on with DJI? I
have, yes.
I've got Australian hacker Greg, and I don't know how to say his name. We're going to call him right now. Greg Kuhnert. I'm sure he'll correct me. But, and
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But bug bounties are actually very common. A lot of big companies have those out for hackers.
Yeah, and that's a good idea. But they reneged on one of them, and there's all kinds of things going on with the Go app. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and put on the hold music and put it over on me. People have enjoyed when I go mano a mano with Skype. So I'm going to go ahead and try to bring in Greg. He's standing by. His daughter was in the hospital just hours ago. And so he's actually...
Is she okay?
Yeah, she was just getting an MRI. So I thank him very much. I think it's Friday there in Sydney. So I'm going to bring him in, hopefully, if the bandwidth can hold up. Come on, bandwidth. All right, we're bringing him in. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you, hopefully...
It's 12:50.
Is it Greg? Is it Greg? Hey, man.
Yes,
I hear you. I don't see you. By the way, everybody in the chat, please let me know if it poops out. Because we've got Linda in Arizona. We've got Greg in Australia. We're going to have Kelly from Texas. And we're going to have Billy Kyle on in just a few minutes. I believe he's in Pennsylvania.
And then you're in Tennessee.
And I'm in Tennessee. Greg, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I have to click the button and accept. Good night. Okay. Come on in, buddy. Come on in. The water's fine. Here he is. Yay! There he is. That's what he looks like. All right, so how exactly do I say your last name, sir?
You said it absolutely perfectly. Greg Kuhnert.
Kuhnert. Okay. Awesome. Whew, that makes me feel better. All right, so just very quickly, you know, there's a lot of people out here wondering what is going on with DJI. There's a whole hacking scene that many have no idea about. It focuses on DJI software, and you and your fellow hackers have been involved for quite some time. So if you could tell me exactly what is it, how did it get started, and how does it affect the average DJI user who just flies around their backyard for fun?
Yeah, so indirectly, DJI actually helped to start the hacking scene, in my opinion. You know, they had all these restrictions that they started to implement on their products that weren't there when people first purchased them. And, you know, some people didn't like that. And what made things worse, they started censoring people on their forums. And on the DJI forum, they put up warnings. If you post about how to modify DJI software or firmware, you get banned from the forums pretty easily. So this kind of got people all up in arms and free speech, and people wanted to work out how can we modify our product to do what it was originally intended to do.
Right.
Right.
So the bug bounty thing, and I'm getting a little bit of echo from you. I'm sure that's Skype doing its thing. There was a bug bounty to anyone who could show DJI vulnerabilities in their software. And there's a guy named Kevin, last name. How do you say his last name?
Finisterre.
Finisterre.
And I've never heard someone say it. I'm assuming it's correct.
Finisterre. Yeah. Okay. Well, this guy, Kevin, he found some vulnerabilities, and he wanted DJI to pay up, and they're not going to?
Yeah, so DJI said they would pay up, but there were strings attached. Mm-hmm. You know, Kevin wanted to, and in fact, most bug bounty hunters want the results, their report, to be published so that people can understand what's happened and what's gone wrong.
Right.
And essentially, DJI sent him some legal paperwork and said, you know, you can't talk to anyone about it. It didn't look like it was going to get published, and they couldn't agree on the terms of the non-disclosure agreement. But in addition to that, there was also a legal threat that came from DJI in the form of a Computer Fraud Abuse Act or something. I don't know. It's an American act, which was essentially threatening him. And, you know, that kind of didn't help negotiations all that much.
Right, right. So if you're interested, if anybody's interested in all this stuff, I've got a lot of very helpful links in the description of this video that Greg sent me, including there's a DJI reverse engineering group in Slack, and you can join in that, I guess, right? And
yeah, absolutely. So, you know, the Slack group is there for people who want to understand what's under the hood, what the application is doing, and, you know, having a look at the communications out of the DJI Go app, how to modify and tweak your software. There's a lot of resources in there.
Okay, and you guys are, and I say you guys, your secret group of hackers are developing some software to make available to the general public that will keep the DJI Go app from doing all these things that you don't want it to do?
Yeah, so there is already a widely available Android modified app that you can get. That disables a lot of the chatter that comes from the software. Mm-hmm. And it also, you know, lets you do a few things that have been otherwise disabled. You can tweak and modify some parameters. There are some things that people play with, what's called sport mode, for example, where you can go a little bit faster than you might otherwise go. All sorts of parameters that you can tweak and modify. I kind of compare this to people who are into the car scene, and they get their hot rods. They want to tweak it and modify it. Pretty much the same with the DJI scene. Right.
So you're pretty much like people jailbreak their phones. You're jailbreaking the DJI software.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, and it's not illegal. and it's actually encouraged by DJI to a certain point. Is that right? Is that what you heard, Linda?
Yeah, I mean, it's not just DJI, but lots of companies routinely do this.
Look, in this case, I think DJI set up the bug bounty program as a reaction to what was happening. People were finding bad things. And not to put too fine a point on it, the kind of things that have been discovered included driver's licenses, passports, government-issued IDs of people who've been asking for unlock zones. So all of this information was sitting out there in the public. And Kevin certainly found out about this, reported it to DJI, and, you know, they offered him $30,000, which is not to be sneezed at, but out of principle, he couldn't agree to taking their hush money and thought that their approach and their way of trying to put it under the carpet was not the right thing to do. So he walked away from that.
Okay, is he in litigation now with them? Is he in court over this?
No, he's not in litigation, so he didn't actually sign up to any terms and conditions. He submitted his bug before they actually had any rules about the program. They'd already said, hey, we want to hear about the bugs. He qualified, hey, is this something I can go after and look at your servers? And they said yes. He submitted his bug, and then later on they decided they wanted to set some rules after he'd already submitted to them.
The old bait and switch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But just out of interest, he's not the only one. There's another guy who has recently submitted a bug and some holes, and he found Heartbleed, which is a common vulnerability on some DJI servers and a few other pieces. And this was a remote code exploit. So he could go and execute instructions on DJI servers, basically take control to do stuff that they weren't intended to do. And DJI offered him $500. And he said, you know, that's an insult. And he also walked away. So very badly implemented program.
Well, there's not a lot of goodwill towards DJI right now in this community at all, is there?
Yeah, you know, I wish they would take a different approach and, you know, issue a kind of a mea culpa and say, look, we've had some problems in the past. Let's go with a full and open and transparent way of communicating. Disclose the problems. Don't try and hide it. It's not going to end well. And in terms of their application, get rid of the back chatter. Get rid of everything that is not necessary to fly. You don't need to be talking to all of these different Chinese servers for authentication and all sorts of other things, even when you just turn on the application.
Right. Before
you fly, it's already doing all this stuff.
Yeah, and I have noticed that I can't really get mine going unless I'm connected to the internet, because it wants to talk to, I guess, the mothership. Is this something that will change? Are they listening to you guys? Are they going to change the firmware?
Look, I certainly hope they will. I mean, some time ago on the About page on the DJI RetroROM's website, we kind of put a little bit of a recipe of what we think DJI should do to win back the trust of the community. They've done a few of those things. But they've still got a way to go, and hopefully they will listen. I mean, one example, embrace free speech. On their forums, instead of censoring debate, why not do something radical and listen to your customers?
Right.
You know, you may not agree with them, but they're telling you something. We don't like the fact that you're doing blah, 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 and we want to modify your product so that we can. Well, don't ignore them. Don't censor their posts. Embrace it, listen to it, and have a good debate. That, I think, would be a great thing.
So what do you think's up ahead for DJI and as far as us, the layman, the users of their products? What's in the future?
Yeah. Well, the future, like I said, if they do start listening, that'll be a good thing. Get rid of the back chatter, issue a mea culpa, admit to the problems of the past, fix their bug bounty program, and even better, have it administered by a neutral third party. I mean, there's a lot of different websites where you can say, here's someone else that's going to administer this, so there's, you know, no conflict of interest in how the program's being administered. That would be a big win for the community. The security problems that get identified and fixed, people that get paid for their research, everybody wins. But certainly the current program is just, you know, it's a dead duck.
Well, that's a lot to think about, and I appreciate you taking time. And what time is it there in Australia right now?
At the moment, it's 25 past midday.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're ahead of you. There's no lag when I look at your show, Ken, because we're already ahead of you.
There you go. Awesome. Well, if anybody has any questions for you, is there a way that they can get a hold of you? Do you have Instagram or any Facebook thing that you would like to put out there? I do have links in the description. But is there anything like...
If people are interested in the scene, dji.retroroms.net, and I'm sure that link will be in the description. This is kind of a place where we've got together all of the information that we've been pulling together that's publicly available. Go there, have a read. Also, potentially join the Slack group if you're interested in modifying as well. And I'm sure there'll be a link in the description as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being on.
Okay, thanks, Ken.
All right, and I got to say it before you go. G''day.
G'day to you too.
Okay, see ya. All right, now I think I just hung up on Linda as well. I think I did. Oh, I did. All right, hold on a second. Please stand by while I get Linda back. That was some pretty interesting stuff, and I keep looking at the health of my stream, and it seems like people are saying in the chat that it's okay, but I don't know. I'm a little bit leery. I hope we're still on Kelly's channel as well. Linda, are you there?
I am. Yes, you hung up on
Linda.
me.
Oh yeah.
I'm so sad.
I'm sorry. Oh, let's see. I accept your video. There you go. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Oh man. Well, that was a very educational portion of the program, wasn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, looks like we're healthy again as far as the stream, so that's good. All right, I did have to mention that, the super chat is on, of course. If anyone would like to get our attention with a super chat, that would be amazing. You can help the channel a lot. And right now, Pigeon Jerky Super Souvenir Packs are available. Here's what you get. The first 10 super chats of $25. Sounds like a lot, but here's what you get. It's a great value. First 10 super chats of $25 gets Pigeon Jerky pin, like I have right here, a roadkill menu. Let's see if I can bring that up. Where's the roadkill menu? Here it is. Okay, there's the roadkill menu that you can get. And that's two-sided. This is just one side. You get two sides. Very cool. Plus, you'll get a set of Mavic or Phantom eyeball decals, silicone controller knobs from Best of Mariel, and a super secret surprise from your pal Ken. Anyone who super chats, $25. So far, I still have all 10, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and announce the winner of the Viewfind. We're talking about it just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
The Viewfind mono eyeball thing for you. I've got the winner right over here. Big drum roll. Hold on. Here's my drum roll. And the winner is selected totally at random. It's JRB Vids. JRB Vids, congratulations to you. You've got the fantastically awesome and wonderful monitor from Viewfind. It's incredible. It's wonderful as far as the box goes. The stuff inside, but the box is fantastic. And I'll put this right over there very gently. All right, I'll mail that out to you as quick as I can. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Man, got to call Billy Kyle here in just a minute. But first, how about a few jokes from Linda? Everybody loves. Yeah, you got some jokey jokes?
I got a few.
A few? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. First, Alexa, tell me a joke.
A man walks into a pet store and says, "I need a dog." The clerk says, "What kind of demeanor are you looking for?" The man responds, "I need a guard dog. Demeanor to better."
Wow. That was really bad. And by the way, thank you, Super Chat. Oh my good. Derek Hunt can't pass up on a Super Chat. And a cool prize. Okay, so you got the Pigeon Jerky Super Souvenir Pack, RSP Drone Photography. Love me some pigeon jerky in the UK. I had a wood pigeon for dinner. Lol. Okay, so that's two Pigeon Jerky Super Souvenir Prize Packs. And I think we got a third from Neil Dixon. Is that right? Neil Dixon?
That's correct.
And now he didn't write anything, but I do believe that's what he wants. So let me just very quickly, I'm gonna draw a little hash mark so I don't want to over.
I've been doing that for you already over here.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Where are the people in the chat saying? Are we still laggity lag?
Yeah, you know, it's off and on. I'm experiencing lag here, but people also in the chat are saying that it's laggy.
Is it just laggy, or is it like crappy video too?
Sometimes it drops out, sometimes it lags, and there's a lot of buffering going on. So there's a mixture of things from what I can tell.
I'm gonna try to live somewhere that has fiber. Oh, Robert Moore, thank you so much. Robert Moore. Hi, Ken and Linda. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. P.S. Did I miss the show with Jason Shepard? No. Jason is going to be the next guest. He's the guy from remotepilot101.com. That's where you can learn to get your Part 107 certificate. It's a great resource. And they've given me a super secret code that you can get once he's on December 7th. That's next week. So once he's here, I will give out that super secret code, and you get a big discount if you would like to get your Part 107. And oh, Squappy. Did I finally say it right? Squappy. Thank you so much. Oh, he wants the pack. Okay, so I got another one. Super Pigeon Jerky Super Prize Pack. Awesome. Okay, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Linda with some jokey jokes. Are these photography related, or are these just funny jokes?
They're not. We're gonna have to step away from that and just broaden our horizons a little bit. I don't want to bore everybody to death.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Now hold on. Hold on. So many buttons to push. Jackie B. What monitor or software do you use for color grading? Just downloaded Calabrese free, but maybe I need a better monitor. Over to you, Linda, for that. Linda is a very, very good person to ask for these kind of questions. And I don't know if Jackie B, did you want the prize pack as well? I'll just jot you down for one. So I've got 5 more Pigeon Jerky Super Souvenir prize packs available as Linda goes ahead and answers the question.
So I use, it's a 27-inch monitor. It's got an IPS display. It's a 4K monitor, and it is able to not only do 100% of the sRGB color space, but it's doing like upwards of like 99.4% of the RGB color space. And then in conjunction with that ability, I use a color calibration tool to help make sure that the monitor stays calibrated. And that's what I do for the visual monitor business. Okay, cool. And Chris Z, $25 super chat. Can you put some fresh pigeon in the box too? Yes, that's number 6 there. So I got 4 Pigeon Jerky Super Souvenir prize packs left, and I want to thank Jim Wallace for supplying the menus. And I don't know if you noticed this sign back here. Jim is a graphic artist, and he's been so nice lately. He's mailed all this stuff to me, and I don't know if you can see it very well. Here it is. He's made me 2 of these signs. This is just one of them. Thank you so much. He's the one that made this and the menus and the pins. He made the pins too. I gotta get you a pin, Linda. Yeah.
Pin.
Yeah.
So I got all these Pigeon Jerky pins.
I think you need to get yourself a pet pigeon is what you need. You need an actual pigeon mascot for the show.
Oh, that'd be a great idea. Yes.
And maybe you can just like sit on your shoulder and poop on you a little.
Yeah. Can it be a fake pigeon?
It can be a fake pigeon,
okay.
But the poop has to be real. Oh
yeah, well, a fake pigeon, real poop. I'm down with that. And by the way, ReadSetDrone, hello, Kelly. We're gonna talk to Kelly a little bit later. You may have noticed, maybe if the streaming is holding up, we're also broadcasting on his channel We hacked into it. And thank you for letting us do that. Appreciate it. And now back to Linda's jokes.
We have yet to tell a single joke.
I know.
The anticipation is real.
Well, you know, if we're going to get interrupted, the best thing to do is interrupt it with
We can be
super
interrupted
chat.
by super chats all they want.
Absolutely. All right, hit me. What you got?
Okay. What is the tallest piece of furniture?
The tallest piece of furniture. What is it?
Bookcases, because they have lots of stories. Yes. Good night, everybody.
Way to lead off with that, Linda. What else you got?
Yeah. We got a super chat from
Oh,
Aiden.
we do. Aiden Divil.
Number 7.
Why can't I read last names? What is it? Divil Biff? Divil. What? Huh? Divil. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And Rick. Okay, now I had some other stuff ready over here, but I got to stop that because I got to read. Okay, Aiden Divil Biss. Me and my girlfriend love the show. Pack, please. You have an Android 2.0. And Rick Halber. Rick Halber, also a $25 super chat. So I'm guessing that's 2 more Pigeon Jerky Super Prize packs. That leaves us with just 2 more. Just 2 more left. And now back to Linda. Did you get one joke out? You got one?
Yeah, I got one in. We got one in.
Okay, all right.
What has 4 legs and can fly?
What?
2 birds. Yes, everybody.
I actually like that one.
Actually, it's probably 2 pigeons. I should be more specific about the type of bird.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give me another one.
What do you get when you cross a dog with an antenna?
What do you get when you cross a dog with an antenna? What?
A golden receiver.
Golden receiver. I like that one. All right. Are these progressively getting better? Or did you start with... You're leading up to a big...
There's no particular order.
Okay, so there's not a big grand finale super joke at the end then?
There's not. I would have to organize them at this point.
All right, what you got next? You got any more?
What do you call a funny mountain?
What do you call a funny mountain?
Hilarious. Get it? Hill? Ken! No! Get back here!
Wow.
Got him. Oh, we got another super chat.
And I'm back.
Derek Hunt.
Oh, Derek.
He wants one for Jeff Baker, too.
Derek Hunt. Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we got just one more. Just one more.
Right.
Okay, so is Derek buying for Jeff Baker? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's super nice of you, Derek. And I just,
sure is.
You know, I just love the drone community. You guys are awesome. You guys really are awesome. You warm my heart. You warm my heart. Are they warming your heart, Linda?
A little bit, but I don't really have a heart. So.
That's right. You're like a redheaded female Grinch. That's what you are.
Oh my goodness. Well, thanks for the compliment. I think.
Well, no. Do you remember the Grinch? He started off with the heart 5 sizes too small, but then it grew and grew. So you're in the process of growing that heart, and the people in our drone community will help that along.
Oh yeah.
As we now go back into the wonderful jokes.
What is small, gray, and triangular?
What is small, gray, and triangular?
Uh-huh.
What?
It's the shadow of a small green triangle.
Linda.
Yes.
Linda.
I'm winning at
Linda,
this.
Clearly.
This is the best.
Clearly, you researched these jokes and you read that one out loud before. Of all the jokes on the internet.
And I was thoroughly entertained, and I thought everybody should hear this. This is great.
That is very dry.
And that's how I like it.
Yeah. How many more you have left?
I think I have maybe 1 or 2.
Okay. Alexa, tell me a joke.
How do you wake up Lady Gaga?
How?
Poker face.
See, that dumb joke was even funnier than that last one. Robert Moore.
Mine was better.
Well, you had a better delivery, certainly. Robert Moore, thank you. Here's another $10. Put me down for the pigeon pack, please. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just you know, even though he's $15 short, I'm going to go ahead and just give it to him. So that's 10. That's 10. I know it's not fair, but I think we can do that for Robert Moore. He's been a nice viewer, and I appreciate that. All right, so no more Super Pigeon Prize packs. Do we endure Linda's final 2 jokes? Because we have to call.
Yes, you definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
because we got to call.
You're gonna endure them.
All right, we got to call Billy Kyle, and Billy's standing by. I'm sorry, we're running a lot late here, but go ahead, hit me. What you got?
What do bears turn into without bees?
What do bears turn into without bees?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Ears.
Oh my gosh.
Get it?
Oh
'Cause
my
they don't have
gosh.
bees?
Yes. Wow. Couple of those for you. All right.
All right.
One more. And
yes.
and
We can do it.
Captain,
hang in there with me.
Captain Cook, $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Captain. I appreciate that.
Okay.
All right.
Here's
Linda,
the last one.
Big finish. Big finish. What you got?
Big finish. Hold your breath for this.
Yeah.
What would happen if you threw a pair of blue sneakers into the Red Sea?
What would happen if you threw a pair of blue sneakers into the Red Sea? What?
Yes, sir.
What?
They would get wet. And that's it for me tonight.
Ooh, wow, Linda. Wow.
You did see my amazing guitar, right? I mean,
yeah, that's great.
that.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to, you know what? Linda, good effort. Not such a strong finish, but that's okay. I have something. Billy Kyle, we're going to call you here in a second, but I have to rescue the comedy. I have to rescue the comedy with a very short video.
It was so fabulous. It was great.
It was, but I have a very short video. This is from Jeff. Jeff actually helps out with the news here on the show. He's our Les Nessman, and his kids love the pigeon jerky commercial. And so he videoed his kids watching the pigeon jerky commercial, and it's hilarious. I don't know how old they are. I think they're like 4 and 5, but here they are. So enjoy this.
All right, Ken, you're going to get a giggle out of this one. Ready, guys?
Yeah.
Isn't there just something contagious about a kid's laughter?
There you go, Ken.
All right. Thank you so much, Jeff, for sending that. And now, let's go ahead and get on the phone and bring in Mr. Billy Kyle, who's been waiting way too long. Way too long. And please, people in the chat, let me know if we have even more lag or if it just starts getting too bad and we'll shut her down. We'll shut her down. Let's see. All right. On me, so we don't give away his super secret phone number. Billy Kyle. Bringing Mr. Billy Kyle in here. And he's got some great video to share of his explorations. I don't know if you've been watching his channel, but he's been in some pretty precarious situations. All right. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Come on, buddy. Billy Kyle. Mr. Billy Kyle. Any day now. Standing by. Billy Kyle. Oh! What do we got? Anybody? Linda, you're still there, right?
I am still here, yes.
Wonder what's going on with that. Let me hang up and I'll try again with him. I hope I don't need to hang up with you. Let's see. Calling Billy Kyle once again. By the way, you may have noticed the Xiaomi Mi drone back here. This weekend, me and a couple friends were going to Michael Esquire. We're gonna go downtown Nashville, and we're gonna check this out. I'm gonna fly it up in a way high building, the 505 building in downtown Nashville. And one of my last videos, if you saw it, the developer of that building, the 505 building, the highest skyscraper in Nashville, he actually emailed me. I'm gonna do some work with him. You know what? Something's going on. Billy Kyle is not picking up. I'm gonna hang up with you, Linda, just for a moment.
Do it.
And then I'm gonna try to get him and then call you back, okay?
Okie dokie.
Okay. Oh goodness. Okay, we don't need all that. I talked to him earlier today. You know, I always like to do a test to make sure it all works, and he was on a different device. So hopefully he'll be on that same device that worked. Fingers crossed. Last chance for Billy Kyle. Come on, Billy. Billy. Hey, Billy. Oh, Billy. All right. Well, that'd be a no-go. I'm gonna call Linda back. I'm sorry. Man. Maybe I can show his. I don't want to show his video without him though. Man, he's got some. I got some great video to share with you. Usually do an hour. This is gonna go over an hour because I've got a lot of stuff to get to. Still have to give away this horrible. Linda, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Still got to give away this horrible fake Mavic.
You love it.
I don't. I really don't. I don't like that they've done that. Oh, Linda's okay. I want to share Linda with her, but okay. I'll just go ahead and do this now. Okay. Maybe Billy can find that. If you're watching, Billy, find that device that you were using when we did the test call earlier today, because it'll work then. Because it has the right version of Skype on it. I know. I hate Skype too. So here's the thing. This really actually pisses me off a little bit because, you know, DJI, they worked hard on their design, and look, this is like going downtown in New York City and a dude opens up his jacket and he's selling, you know, like copies of DVDs of hit movies that are in the theaters. I don't approve of this. Eachine, if you never ever send me a drone again, I just don't approve of that. Because what else could it be, Linda? Look at this. What is it?
Yeah, it's
first glance.
A Mavic lookalike.
It's a Mavic. It even says on it says it's the emotion drone. Emotion. As in the horrible emotion that DJI goes through when they see something like this. Anyway, I'm sure it flies.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to play devil's advocate, I can say, well, you know, lots of companies make jeans, and they all look alike.
Right. Can you patent jeans? Can you trademark? Yeah, you can. Yeah. The little Wrangler design and all that. Yeah. Caleb says Ken is mad. I'm not mad. I'm a little disappointed because I had so much content. Yes, I am aggravated. Billy Kyle says on the same device. Huh. Well, Billy, try to call me if you don't mind. But I'll let you know, everybody else, how to win this. And by the way, here's another thing.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Here's the controller. Let me just show you this while Billy tries to call. These don't do anything. These aren't antennas. These are just here to make it look more like a Mavic controller. Then this, it looks like these will fold out so you can put your phone in there. It's nothing. It's like you know when you go over to your grandmother's house and she has that old cabinet with the one drawer that's really just a panel. It's not a drawer. You know, when you go to toggle on it, it's like, it's not a drawer. It's just for decoration. Anyway, just stop it.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
I need to find a
I heard
paper bag to breathe into.
Promise of potential violence later.
Okay. All right, Billy, I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try Billy Kyle one more time. And Billy, let me know in the chat if I can show your video that you sent. And Linda, let me know what he says while I try to figure this out here.
I'm looking at the chat now.
Good. All right. Thanks for being patient, everybody. And again, thanks to Kelly at ReadSetDrone for letting us appear on his channel as well. So great. So a whole new bunch of people gets to see me foiled once again by the likes of Skype. Trying once again for Billy Kyle. Droner extraordinaire, Billy Kyle. It looks like it's ringing. Oh no! I am truly in hell.
Yeah.
Live.
Apparently he's trying to call you. That didn't somehow work.
Yeah, it's not working. Yeah, right. Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Terry Martin says, it's okay, get over it. Yeah. All right. Well, how about if I show you a cool video? That'll make me feel better.
Cool videos.
Yeah, I got a cool video from Chuck Lehman. This is the South Holston, Tennessee Dam Weir. Do you know what a weir is?
I feel I've heard that word before. Isn't that a weir? Isn't that something that they use to find water with?
Well, we're about to watch it.
Oh.
Okay, well here it is. It's a weir. Enjoy. And we're going to try to get Billy Kyle on. So in 1991, TVA built a weir below South Holston Dam to add oxygen to the river when the hydropower plant isn't generating electricity, which is good for the fishies. Oxygen-rich water helps create a sustained habitat for insects and vegetation, of course, fish. And this is a weir. Isn't it beautiful? Nothing from Linda. Oh, Linda, you are okay. I thought you're. It looked like I lost you there for a second. I hate Skype. Oh, here, let me make.
It's really cutting out on my end. I can't actually even hear what you're saying.
I gotta do two things. I gotta move to a place that has fiber optics cable, and I gotta get rid of Skype. Ah, that is just beautiful. Thank you so much. That's Chuck Lehman sent that in. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Beautimus. So I guess let's just go ahead and give this away. This is the Eachine E-58 fake Mavic, and here's how I'm going to do it. Here's how I'm going to give it away. Very simply, the best insult to the drone. Best drone insult. Direct your insult towards this.
What did that drone ever do to you?
Maybe a drone's mama joke. Alexa, tell me your mama joke.
Your mother's so sweet, the dentist recommends talking to her only in moderation.
Fake Mavic. Yo mama's so dumb, she tried to mail a cheeseburger with a food stamp. You know, stuff like that. So I'll let Linda pick the best one.
Oh boy.
Yes, Billy Kyle.
Well, let's keep it family friendly.
Yes, please keep it family friendly. Yes, Billy Kyle, I am using an outdated version of Skype. If you have time, I'll wait. You have to install version 7, and that'll work with me. Because I just can't go into it right now, but I'm using a version of Wirecast that won't allow me to use a newer version of Skype. So if you can install very quickly onto whatever device you have while we give away this fake Mavic, this Favic, then that'd be great. I can even send you a link if you'd like. Billy Kyle. And the viewer video of the week coming up. Anybody have any good insults? Or is it lag? We gotta wait 20 minutes?
I haven't seen any yet. There is a lot of lag.
Yeah,
Some
we're gonna
people
have to wait.
complaining that it's upward of a minute worth of
Oh my
lag.
gosh. Well, I appreciate you guys sticking around anyway. And for those who watch this afterwards, I'm sure It'll be entertaining.
Yeah.
And thank you very much, Linda, for sticking around. Oh, I know what I'll do. Oh, okay, here we go. Hasta la vista, fake Mavic. The fake Mavic is so poor it can't even pay attention. Kelly, that's awesome. I'm sure you have somewhere in your storeroom of drones. I'm sure you have one of these already. You are, Derek Hunt says, you are as small and slow as a snail, and I'm sure as hell would take you. Smavic Pro. $80 worth of junk. You know, I don't even know the price of this. Mavic wannabe. That drone is faker than Kim Kardashian. That's great. I'm letting Linda choose the winner.
Yeah.
Just like a Mavic, but slightly different.
Reading over them and seeing what speaks to me here.
Your Mavic is so poor, it needs food stamps for batteries. Fake Mavic for dummies. Take that Mavic and shove it. Mavic, it was you. You were cloned so bad it looks like it was from eBay. I will mention that if you do get a foreign drone and you want to charge it, very often they'll come with these USB connectors that you charge the battery with. Just to be safe, you want to, before you plug it into your computer, you're going to want to have one of these. Hold on. And I'll put a link in the description later. These are very important, actually, because you just don't know what kind of malware you're going to get.
All right, I'm going to pick a winner. I'm going to call it.
Oh, okay. All right, by the way, I'll put a link to one of these. You put this in, and this keeps the bad bits from getting into your computer. So Linda has a winner, and the winner, according to Linda, is...
The comment is, the drone, your mama is so fat, she needs 8 props.
Hey, that's pretty good. And who was that from?
Above Central Otago?
Okay, cool. Congratulations. You win this.
Oh, thanks. Yes.
Let me see if I have a text from Billy. I really want to get Billy on, because, and I don't care if this is a 2-hour show. Okay, he says he's updating. Okay. So apparently he's going to install that.
Now that he's won it, is there anything to it, or that's it?
What? Oh. What do you mean? What? Oh, his instructions next. Yes. Private message me with your address, and I will send that to you. That's it. Oh, we got somebody calling in. I think you know him. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you, and I hung up on Linda. It's Kelly.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, man. I hear you, but I don't see you.
Oh, well, just hold on a second.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do something about that.
Oh, I'm gonna add. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Hang on a second. Oh, wait, the Billy. Oh my goodness, Linda's gone.
There we are.
Kelly's gone. Kelly, you there? Billy's here. Billy?
Here I am.
You are? Okay, great. I can't see you. Kelly, let me call you back in a little bit. I don't want to mess this up. Okay? I'm sorry, pal. I'm sorry. We'll call you back in a little bit. And thanks again to Kelly for letting us be on his channel. Thank goodness, Billy, you were able to get through. Welcome. And yeah. I don't see you yet.
No. Okay, one sec. I think I gotta choose my correct camera here.
Please hold. Your viewership is very important to us.
Can you see me now?
No. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get your video ready because Billy
absolutely
shared some really cool video. Let me get rid of Chuck Mangione. Probably get flagged by YouTube for having hold music. All right, so hey, thanks for making time. Thanks for hanging out for over an hour just to come on this stupid, silly little stream. We'll keep you on whether it's just your voice or not. Can you? Now that we know it works, you want me to call you back or?
Yeah, go ahead, give me a call back.
Oh, okay. It's risky, but all right, I'll call you. Oh my Lord. Okay, so we're gonna try to call him back. I got his videos ready. No, not that. Okay, here we go. Beep, boop, bop, boop, bop. That's the one thing I like about Skype. It's cute little beep boops. Fingers crossed. Man. All right, so the only way it worked is if Kelly calls, I hang up on him. Just somebody call me back. Linda, I'm sorry. I'll call you back in a little bit. I think it's my Backwoods Bandwidth. I think that's probably what the problem is. Wait.
There we are.
There we are. Okay. You're here. I can hear you. I don't see you.
Don't see me still?
Mm-mm.
What?
Yeah. I tell you what. If you just need a minute, I'm going to go ahead and show another viewer. He sent me this really cool video. This is Peter Simonson. You've seen his stuff before, and he sent me this interesting video of how he trains, of how he practices his surgical flying. Here he is. This is Peter Simonson. I wouldn't do this. I think you could tell what he's going to do.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
There's no shot I would ever do that.
No. Well, you wouldn't do it, would you?
No, never.
Oh, man, that's a prop killer right there. And I think he turns around and comes back.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Kelly's calling. Do I dare? Okay, sure, why not? And he went back through. Bravo, bravo, my friend. Good job, good job. He made it.
That was awesome.
Peter Simonson. Okay, Kelly, are you on here with us? Kelly? Oh, Lord.
Maybe you have to hit, somebody pops up on your Skype
yeah,
screen there to let
okay.
me...
Yeah. Hang on. Hit that. Do that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank goodness. You know,
it's a miracle.
I don't need this kind of stress, man. I'm an old fella, you know? I don't need this kind of stress. Whew. Okay, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being on.
I'm here. Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, I got a little bit of lag on you there. Well, that's okay. We're here. We're together. Kelly, I'll call you back. Linda, I'll call you back. I promise we're going to get to what we need to get to, viewer video of the week. But first, this awesome video from Billy Kyle. Now, tell me a little bit. Which one should I play first? Blueprints, creepy hallway.
So it's there's like 3 videos I included there that I took with my regular camera as I was exploring like some abandoned buildings around my house. Those are just some cool things that I found.
Are you?
What was that?
Are you? It seems like you're. It's probably my bandwidth, but it seems like you're broadcasting from inside a Faraday cage. It's really bad.
I'm like, what is it? Is it choppy audio?
It's just low bandwidth stuff. Anyway, we can still hear you. We got to move on. If anybody in the chat, if you're having problems, please chat and let me know if we disappear or whatever. So which one should we play first? Where were you?
Okay, so most of these were from a state hospital from down the road. It's called Embryville, and they have a couple of different buildings there. Actually, the whole entire complex is huge. I think it's made up of 7 different buildings.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is a state police barracks, which was kind of cool just to go in there and see a lot of the old like technology that they used and some of the old desks. And then there was on that same campus, there was a building for like sex offenders and kids with anger management problems. Like,
oh my goodness,
it's a whole range of different buildings. So
which one of these videos should I show first? It looks like just from the interior, it looks like it may have been shut down in the early 70s. Is that about right?
You know what's funny is that the one building definitely was shut down in the early 70s, but another one was shut down in 2011, and it looks just as bad. So you play the one. I guess it's I titled it Old Tech. That one was pretty cool. There's a bunch of old like I guess they're not typewriters.
Yeah.
To be honest, I have no idea what they are.
Yeah,
but it just looked real cool.
This is. And was it nighttime when you're in here doing this?
No, it was middle of the day, and it was just towards the middle of the building.
Okay. Yeah, this is real creepy, and I'm sure that's not asbestos just piled up there. I'm sure that's. And
It might be.
and you had respirators on and everything and all that, the whole deal.
No.
Masks?
No
masks?
No face protection.
Nah. Hey, you're 20-something. You're gonna live forever. No worries there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I did the same thing when I was your age, man, and I'm fine. So now another thing, and I'm sure you included this because you know what a fan I am of giant smokestacks.
That one was pretty risky. I think probably about 1,000 feet away at the time.
Oh,
and I wanted to get as close as possible so I could make it look pitch black and then fly straight up and kind of give the illusion of a smokestack. So
yeah.
I'm uploading a video tomorrow of all the footage that I got from this place that I went, and this is probably the best shot that I got all day.
You went in there, man.
I was really pushing it.
Yeah, man. Look at that.
I mean, almost.
I would not do that. Did you lose signal at all when you were doing that?
No, not at all, and I was surprised because it looks like there's some antennas around there, so I thought it might have played with the image transmission or just the quality of the connection between the remote and the drone.
Those are
actually
actually
using a Mavic for this shot, so just to...
Yeah, those are lightning rods. And
oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, you can see the wire goes all the way to the ground because very often these stacks were struck by lightning and they get destroyed. But whenever I see a place like this, I'm always a little leery because I know at the top of the stacks is going to be pigeons and birds. They always live in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
they
you know
what's funny, if you go back and look down in the smokestack, there's actually a ladder that climbs up the inside of it, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah, let me just run through this one more time. I'm gonna get to that point. This is a really good shot.
There are some pigeons right there.
Yeah, you must have been really happy with this. You know that feeling you get when you're in the middle of flying like this, you're like, oh god, oh god, oh god. But then when you get the shot, you're like, yes.
Yeah, and then sometimes it's like the littlest movement of like the gimbal or the littlest just like jerk, and it's like, oh, I gotta restart the whole entire thing.
Yeah, yeah, and you have to go back and do it again.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so then I got a couple more here. There was a room where
well, go ahead.
Yeah, did you want me to show the blueprint one? I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. That one was real cool.
Yeah, and it's got some audio here as well.
The cool thing is, yeah, I'll let that play.
Yeah. Now, this is where you can actually see in the air the asbestos flying around. What do you think this place was?
I don't know. This was actually behind a PennDOT building, and PennDOT does all of the road work or not the road work, but you know, they govern the road systems in Pennsylvania. And that was also where the smokestack was. But it's funny because that was a vault. I kind of cut the clip a little bit short, but if you look at the door, it was like a 6-inch thick vault, and there was like 3 of the different vaults, and I didn't go in the other ones because they're like pitch black and scary. That's the only one that I kind of peeked in, but I wonder what was in the other ones.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty creepy stuff.
There were some not so nice words spray painted on the inside of the door, so I cut that out.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And then there's one more named Creepy Hallway. We're gonna play that here. Now, who is this? Who is this guy that's with you? Who's your friend?
That's my friend. That's my friend Brendan. He actually is my neighbor. He lives down the road from me.
Okay, and he had his knife ready in case there's any shenanigans.
Yeah, he insisted on bringing a knife.
And then
this was. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
This was in the asylum part of the complex. So this is where they kept the mental patients.
Wow, and at some point you can see what looks like someone vaping, but it was actually cold enough to you see your breath. You're not vaping, right?
Oh yeah. And it was crazy because it was as soon as we got down there I could see my breath. My camera also goes totally out of focus here, but.
Wow. Did you hear any funny noises? Did you any ghosts and nothing like that?
I kept trying to say hello down the hallway. I don't know if you were able to hear me, and I heard the echo, and I was like waiting to hear something coming back, but I heard nothing.
Let's listen to that.
I don't know when it's gonna come.
Man, those long hallways are so creepy.
And the whole complex was just all long hallways.
Yeah, you can see her breath.
Uh-huh.
Or vaping.
There it is.
What's that door? What's that little door thing?
I don't really know. It looks almost like a crawl space type of deal.
Yeah.
It looked like there was a bunch of dirt underneath there, so maybe just an unfinished part, and they could have just used it for storage or something.
So you're in the basement then.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow. And again, where is this in the world?
It is in Chester County. It's called Emeryville State Hospital. Although I've heard that after I went there and I started posting some pictures on Instagram and stuff like that, people actually came back and said that that the owner of the place is very strict if he catches people on the property. I saw no trespassing signs when I walked onto the property. Of course, I would assume that he doesn't want people on his property, but it's just too cool to pass up.
Well, that's the thing. Then any court of law won't prosecute you if the place is cool enough. You know, if you say, you went on my land and everything, but Your Honor, it was cool. I got pictures, and then the judge would be like, "Oh, you're right. It's cool. You're all right. Go ahead."
I show him the drone picture. Says, "Oh, perfect.
That's it. You're done." And by the way, I just wanted to thank Never Stop Learning. Thanks for the great videos. Would love some eyes for my 3DR Solo. Great. Yes, $10 super chat will get you eyes of your choice for the Mavic and for Phantom. Billy, did I get you a set of these? Do you have eyes for your drones?
I don't have any eyes. You know what? I was gonna take some painting lessons because I thought that you had painted them on your drone at first.
Oh,
I was gonna say Ken's a pretty good artist over there.
No, they're decals from my buddy Gary.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'll get you one because I think all the guests get a parting gift and a fruit basket. So I'll just put this in the fruit basket for you. Yeah, we're good there. So what?
I'll grab it on my way out the door.
What videos and projects do you have coming up? What can we expect from you? And by the way, you and we both in the same day posted videos about the knowledge quiz, and you put a link in mine, I put a link in yours. So what other things can we expect from your channel?
I've been working a lot with the DJI Osmo Mobile recently. In fact, because I got the new iPhone 10, shoots 4K 60 FPS, and I've seen a lot of people have trouble with it. Although I've experienced no trouble on my end. In fact, I think it works better than the iPhone 7 Plus. But I also got a set of the Moment lenses, and it's a case that you put on your cell phone, and then from there you can screw on different lenses, like a wide-angle lens, a fisheye lens, a macro lens. So I'm going to be doing some experiments with that. And again, I've got some travel videos coming up. This weekend, I'm going to Canada.
Man, you go all over the place. What do you do for a regular job, or is it just YouTube stuff? What's your regular job?
It's YouTube. I work for my dad a little bit doing like laboring. He's an architect. He builds houses. So whenever he needs me, I'll go do that. And I also have a job at school. It's kind of like a IT job. Like I fix computers and I fix, if anybody has any questions about like connecting to the Wi-Fi, they come in and I help them out. So
okay.
Usually I keep my weekends free and I just try to go somewhere every single weekend, try to do something different.
That's what you have to do. People ask me all the time, how do you get such great video? And it's because, all these cool places aren't near my couch. You have to get up and go.
Exactly. Yep.
So, yeah, I appreciate you sharing all this stuff with us. You got a great channel. Go check his channel out. And yeah, it seems like every time, and I'm on your Instagram as well, I see great shots from these places that you're visiting. A lot of abandoned places lately.
Yeah, I have been. I've kind of been on the. I've kind of had an itch to explore, I guess, and I keep doing some research online trying to figure out what the best abandoned places are. And every single time I look, they seem to be like around my area. So I just always try to get to them as often as I can.
Cool. And you want to take a few questions from people? Just a couple questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
All
yeah,
right.
I'm looking at the chat. It looks like it's a little, maybe it's just my phone that's behind, but
no, it's major lag. So we'll just wait for it to catch up. And I do want to, while that happens, feel free to send your questions in for Billy. I know Linda is standing by. We're going to talk to Kelly from ReadSetDrone, and I've got a big surprise for everybody sitting right here on the floor. So,
what's that surprise?
Well, now if I told you, then it wouldn't be a The word is surprise.
Billy, fix Kent Skype. All right, so someone asked where I'm going in Canada. I'm going to Toronto. From where I live, it's about 8 hours away. I'm going to Toronto and Niagara Falls, and I'm going to looking to shoot a good amount of video, not only as I drive up to Canada, but also once I get to Canada. I do have to do a little refresher of the Canada drone laws. Do I have to? You think I have to register?
Nah, maybe. It's kind of squirrely up there. It's not a great place to drone, but would you welcome meeting up with people? I know that I get requests a lot from people in my travels.
I definitely would think about doing some sort of meetup. I know that I'm going up there with my girlfriend, so it's kind of just going to be like us kind of trying to do something before finals starts. But I've thought about doing a meetup at some point in time. But could you imagine if you did like a drone flying meetup, the amount of drones that would be flying, and
that'd
like
be
where
great.
you would do that?
Yeah, if you gave people enough heads up, like I'm going to be at Niagara Falls at whatever, I'm sure you get quite a few people up there to join you.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. This guy said, I'm an IT guy full time. IT is fun. I love when people come in with some sort of problem and you just have to like figure it out, especially with computers. I love dealing with computers.
What is your favorite drone? Which one is your favorite? I know you go for the camera.
Phantom 4 Pro.
Right.
Yeah, Phantom 4 Pro, definitely. In fact, as someone just said, Billy, is it true you have found new love for your Mavic? Yes, I love the Mavic now. It's like, in fact, I just purchased two more batteries for the Mavic, so I don't have to always be recharging. I love the portability of it. I actually just got a brand new backpack, and I carry the Mavic around with me now wherever I go, and it has like enough room for it. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, I wish I had my drone right now, but I do have the Mavic with me. So if I'm going out to like shoot footage and I know that I really want the crisp or the most crisp picture that I can get, I'm gonna go with the Phantom 4 Pro anytime.
Okay, and before we let you go here, your thoughts on the Phantom 5? What do you think it'll be? When do you think it'll come out?
So I think we saw the Phantom 4 around April. I believe it was April or May, so sometime during the spring. And I think that as of right now, if we haven't had any like solid leaks on a new Phantom, it's probably going to be sometime next year during the spring, like they released the Phantom 4. I think it was, I guess at this point in time, about a little over a year ago that we got the original Phantom 4. So release date, I'm thinking around springtime. I think that's what we can expect. And then I think that as far as features, definitely going to see 4K at 60 frames per second because that's obviously on the Phantom 4 Pro right now. I also think that we're probably going to see some sort of retracting landing gear. Have you seen that new Autel drone that kind of has the landing gear that goes up to the side? It looks like a Phantom.
Yes. Yeah. That would
I
be.
think that would be really cool.
Yeah, and I think they should offer, just like the Inspire, a second, a camera operator separate from, if they're going to do that retractable.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then a full 360.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll go?
That is a feature. That's like a feature that is like kind of most appealing to me about the Inspire 2 is being able to have a camera operator and a person flying the drone. And then from there, I mean, the props really don't even get in your shot. You can spin the camera around 360 degrees. And I think that that feature alone is kind of making me want to get the Inspire 2. So if I were to get the Phantom 5 and it has that feature, I might not even worry about the Inspire 2.
They always seem to have to improve the camera in order to sell the thing. So I've heard rumblings about a 6K option. Have you heard anything about that? Because they're going to have to make it a larger sensor, or zoom feature or something to make it better than the Phantom 4 Pro.
So here's my thing is I think that with 6K, I mean, as of right now, I think that the Zenmuse X7, it caps out at 6K. So I don't see how they're going to offer the same resolution in the Phantom 5 or the next Phantom drone that we see when it's kind of like at that cap on the Inspire or the Zenmuse X7. So maybe I think what would be really cool is 400 or 4K at 120 frames per second. Like that would be just super crisp, slow motion video.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
We could even see 5.2K. I know that they bump up the resolution every once in a while to kind of like halfway up to the next level, and 5.2K could be a possibility.
Right, or they could even start with 4K and then have some sort of firmware update like they did.
Yeah.
But so thanks for being on, man. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
If people want to follow you on your various things, you want to tell them your Instagram and your
it's
all that.
It's just Billy Kyle across everything: Instagram, Twitter, and then you guys just look me up on YouTube, Billy Kyle, and I should come up. And I'll stick around here. I know that some people had some other questions, and I'll try to answer them throughout the chat.
Okay, wonderful. I'm glad we finally got this thing working, and now I'm going to see if Linda's still awake and alive as I go ahead and let you go. Thank you, sir.
Cool.
I knew he was going to say something just as I was hanging up. All right, I'm going to try to get Linda back. You know what? First, let me go. Stand by, Linda. Let me get, because we've been on ReadSetDrone's channel this whole time. Hopefully, let me go ahead and call Kelly. Let's bring Kelly in, if at all possible. Please be there, Kelly. Oh, please. Please. Hey!
Kind of like halfway up to the next
level. Wow.
Hey, Ken.
That is quite a bit of lag.
Hold on.
Awesome.
Okay.
I don't see you. I don't see you.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's see if I can get the camera going.
Yeah,
How
there
about
we
now?
go. Okay, spinny thing. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Yay! It's all working.
Well, first, I want to thank you for supporting my channel and letting me hack into yours. Is it still going?
No, I actually had to shut it down, or at least I told everybody they should go over to your feed because mine was having a lot of buffering issues. I think when we set it up with that RMTP thing, we set it up a little too high a bandwidth, and so I need to look at that and give you better.
Oh, your audio just crapped out there.
I said I need to look at the RMTP and give you better advice next time.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a good little experiment.
Yeah,
but as far
it
as
works, I think what maybe we should do next time is you know, if you want to do two channels at once, is make them both a little bit lower bandwidth, a little bit less of a stream, is because mine was really it was funny because there were like 50 people that jumped right on, and then I just watched the number go down and down, and then I said just go to Ken's, so here we are.
But has my stream been okay?
Yeah, it's been, I'd say about 80%. It's been about 80% good. A little bit of buffering here and there. But
okay, but has it cut out at all? Is it cutting out, or is it like unwatchable?
No, it's not unwatchable. I mean, I've been on with you for an hour and a half now, so no, it's definitely still going, man. It's been a good show.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate that. Of course, there's always going to be problems with any kind of live venture.
I do want to argue with you a little bit about one thing, though.
Uh-oh.
That is the Eachine Mavic clone.
Hold on. Your microphone is it plugged in? It's doing something.
Oh, I'm just using the mic.
Oh, I think your finger was on it. I think your finger was on it.
There you go. So the Eachine Mavic Pro, or the Mavic clone.
Yeah.
That thing, dude. Let me tell you, I took that thing and I abused it very, very much. I crashed it. I ran it. I actually was putting it through a basketball net, like again and again, and it kept flying. So as much as people wanted to hate on it, myself included tonight, it is a beast. So whoever won it actually can have some fun with it. And you know, for $40, if you crash it, who really cares? Yeah,
I'm not saying it's a bad drone. I was just teasing Eachine a little bit because it's so blatantly trying to be a Mavic. I think if anyone sees,
there actually is a new one, Ken, and hold on, I might even be able to tell you what it's called.
Is it the E-59?
No, this is another. I'm looking on it right now. This is another Mavic clone, but this one actually has GPS and a gimbal, and it's $349. It's called the Fly Obtain Foldable GPS RC Quadcopter.
Wow, it just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
The naming is so awesome. No, it's called the Fly Obtain, and it's I've seen pictures of it, and it looks just like a Mavic, and it has a gimbal and all that sort of thing. So I'm curious to see how close. You know, it's not a 4K camera; it's a 1080 camera, but I'm curious to see how close they got the clone there.
Cool. Well, I'm going to have to get Linda back. We're going on an hour and a half here. Nobody's going to stick around for this long of a stream.
I just want to say hi. It was fun having you hijack the channel tonight, and I will be chatting with you soon, and we'll talk a little bit more about that thing I did last night for Force One drones.
Oh, yes. Before I let you go, I did want to thank you for that, and I got a little piece of video here from that, actually.
Do you really?
I do. I'm prepared, man. I'm prepared.
Dude.
I don't have a good connection, but you know, when I do, I'm ready. Okay, so this is a little clip from if you missed it. This is Kelly and what's the name of your son again?
Tate.
Kelly and Tate.
I've been talking a lot. Thank you everybody for tuning in. If you want to see more of Tate and I, check out Force One in the future, and also ReadSetDrone. I'm also going to do a little plug for my buddy Ken Heron. Ken is he has a show called Thursday Night Live. He might actually be hosting one of these for Force One at some point. But Ken has a show called Thursday Night Live. It's tomorrow night, same time, 7 p.m. Central in the U.S. And I know Billy Kyle is going to be on tomorrow night. If you know who he is, he's a YouTuber for drones. And Billy Kyle is actually going to be coming to Austin, and we're going to be doing a collab in December. Hey. So that's kind of exciting. If you want to check that out, please subscribe to ReadSetDrone.
And then you sighed. You went, because at that point you'd been on for a good long time, and you were worn out, I imagine.
I didn't even know you were watching, Ken. Well, thank you for watching, and I will chat with you a little later. And great show tonight. Yeah. Okay. And again, what are you doing with Billy? When are you gonna? We don't know yet. He's going to be here in December. Apparently, he's got he's going to Canada, as he said on your show, and he's going to do finals. And then after finals, he's taking a road trip, and he said he was coming to Austin, and we're going to get together and do something crazy.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks again for all of your help and your support, and let me know if you want to hijack my channel sometime. That'd be fine.
Adios.
Okay.
That sounds great.
All right. See you, man.
Bye.
All right. Now, if I can, get Linda back because I have something to reveal, and then we're going to do the viewer video of the week, which is pretty groovy too, and then that'll be it. The longest stream I've ever done. Let's get Linda back here if she's still there. She's probably asleep. Come on, Linda. Rolling the dice. Linda. Please. Please, Linda. Be there, please. Please, Linda. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What's a pirate's favorite exercise?
What?
The plank.
Oy. So Linda's given up, I think. Let me try her one more time. Calling the Linda. I've got something that she's definitely going to want to see, and you're going to want to see. The most expensive prize I've ever had to give away. Oh, Linda. Let me try one more time. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. This has been a fun experiment. One more try for Linda. Linda. All right, no Linda. So I'll try you again if you're listening, Linda. But right now, the viewer video of the week. And this is from Noah Palermo. He is 14 years old, and this is simply called it's simply called My Droney Summer. Let me get this. It's hard doing this by yourself, but this is the viewer video of the week. If you would like to submit something for the viewer video of the week, it's kenheronupload@gmail.com. Please don't send me a file. Just send me a link, YouTube link preferably. It doesn't even have to be edited. I very often will re-edit it myself if the music needs to be changed. But this is from Noah Palermo, 14 years old. He writes in, "Hey Ken, I'm a 14-year-old amateur film editor from Colorado. I know that most of your videos of the weeks have been from exotic places, so hopefully this isn't too boring. In my video, I've included video from different parts of my summer." There's Linda.
Yes.
Oh, great. You're here. Okay, cool. All right. I was just reading this message from our viewer video of the week winner. It's Noah Palermo. "I've included video from different parts of my summer. since school has started, including my trip to Lake McConaughey and Arthur, Nevada, for the total solar eclipse. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fly for totality, but did get some video from the farm where my family and I viewed it. So here it is. And I don't see you, Linda. You're gonna have to get your video going. But here it is. This is from Noah Palermo, 14 years old, and the viewer video of the week. I believe he shot this with a Mavic. Can you see this, Linda?
Yeah, I can see it, but I can't get my video back on.
I'll try calling you back. I'll call you right back, okay? Sorry, we're talking all over your video, Noah. Fraught with issues. There we go. Now we've got Linda. Welcome back, Linda.
Hey, thanks a lot.
It's a good job. I can't imagine having the kind of equipment that's available right now. When I was 14, I was hefting a very large camera over my shoulder. You know, the kind that's heavy here and then like a separate thing that holds the reel-to-reel or whatever. And by the way, Bumblebee Videos, thank you so much. Bumblebee Videos. Hey, Ken and Kyle and Linda, great show. If either of you want a correspondent, just let me know. I live near New York City. $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Now, Linda.
Yes, sir.
Before we wrap this up, and believe me, it needs to be wrapped up pretty quickly because it's been going so long. I have a problem. Maybe you can help me out.
What's the problem?
If you have any ideas, you let me know.
Okay.
Well, now you know about this, right?
Yeah, that's your crane, right?
Yeah. This is my Zhiyun Crane 2. This holds up to 7 pounds of camera, whether it be a DSLR or anything else. And it's beautiful. It's wonderful. Let me make the picture big. So, and every time I show this, Linda just salivates.
A little bit. Yeah, there's some of that going on.
And I'm sure that everybody else is like, man, the things I could do with this. Now, they sent me this, and I'm going to keep it, and it's mine. It's mine.
Yes.
But what do I do with this one?
What? You have another one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Doesn't it look like who was holding the tablets? Was it Moses? No, it wasn't Moses. Was it one of those Bible dudes? He was holding the 10 Commandments, and I've got the 2 Crane Commandments here. So
the 2 Crane Commandments.
The 2 Crane Commandments.
I can't believe they sent you another one.
Yeah, man. They dug that chicken video I did. So
yeah, I dug it too.
So now, of course, Linda, you're not eligible to win. I'm sorry. Aw. But I'll let you play with mine. How about that? Okay, cool.
You live so far away.
I know. You're in Arizona. I'm in Tennessee. But, so Zhiyun, thank you so much for believing in me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out a really cool way to give that away in the next week. So be checking my channel. Please subscribe to my channel and to Linda's channel if you haven't. Subscribe also to Billy Kyle's channel. And I have a new channel, by the way. It's called The Daily Haha. I don't know if you've checked it out, but there it is. It's my new channel. It's daily comedy bits uploaded for you from my illustrious 30-year career in radio. And you've listened to some of those.
Yes.
What do you think, Linda? Your honest opinion.
You're a funny dude.
Thank you, Linda.
sometimes slightly inappropriate.
Yes, and isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
So
everything has its time and place.
That's true. So yeah,
but I'll tell you what, Ken.
Yeah.
I'll tell you whatever you want to hear if you send that crane my way.
I know. Well, look, in the next week you'll find out how to win that. And this is the most expensive item that I've ever given away. It's over $800, and what am I going to do with 2 of them? So it'll be a pretty unique way to win. Keep watching this here channel for details on that. And I guess that's it. I guess that's it for the show. I got a lot of pigeon jerky prize packs to give out. We cover everything. And viewer video of the week. Thanks to Jim Wallace for that.
You were going to cover something about that remote pilot course?
Oh, yes. Next show, Thursday, December 7th, Jason Schappert from RemotePilot101.com will be on the show. And I will have a discount code if you want to get some training for your Part 107. That's the best way to do it. That's the way I learned. If you're a dude, and I know you are because my channel's kind of well, it's a sausage fest, really. It's,
Well, I'm here.
Well, yes, and thank goodness for that. But, everyone else other than Linda is a dude, and I know that dudes' brains work.
These 2 are the other ones.
Yeah, dudes' brains work in a way that they learn best from visuals. And so Remote Pilot 101 is all videos. And they do practice tests. And so that'll be next time with Jason. If you want to check it out, remotepilot101.com. Now, there's a lot of people chatting. We finally got a little bandwidth back, so let's go ahead and just do a quick Q&A. Do you have any questions for me or Linda? I don't want to ignore everyone, and I know there's a little bit of lag. So let's go ahead and answer some questions. Thanks to everybody for the super chats tonight. And then we'll get out of here after we answer a couple of these questions. See anything in there you want to mention? Linda, any questions?
I haven't seen a question yet.
Let's all vote.
People are keen on getting me that crane. I'll tell you that.
Let's all vote to give Linda the gimbal. How happy would that make you?
Let's do
it. I can't. That would be nepotism.
I know. I understand.
But, man, I really...
But if the President of the United States can do it, surely you can.
You're right. Maybe if I did that, he would pardon me.
Maybe.
Well, thank you, JAS Ariel. That's Jeff. It was an awesome show. Thanks for sharing that video of your kids. They are cute kitties. Jason is awesome. DeCrane, DeBoss, DeCrane. Wow, Derek. I know you're over 40 if you're making a Fantasy Island reference. Linda, do you remember that show, Fantasy Island?
I have no idea what that is.
Fantasy Island with Ricardo Montalban?
Never heard of it. Never heard that name before in my life.
DePlane. You never... Okay. I guess... Well, what year did you enter the country? Linda's not from the States.
1991.
Okay, yeah, that was pre-91. So... Yeah, Linda is Dutch. And she will now read one of the questions in Dutch.
No, but somebody is asking about the lighthouse videos again. Maybe we can tell them again how to submit that.
Oh, that's right. Yes, the next viewer compilation video will be about lighthouses. I've got quite a few. I'm almost ready to put them together. But if you want to send your lighthouse footage to me and include it in the next compilation, kenheronupload@gmail.com. Your both preferred drones. I prefer the Phantom 4 Pro just because the camera, I know it's heavy to lug around from place to place, but that's the one I prefer. How long is ship?
I prefer whatever has the nicest camera, so probably the Inspire 2.
Oh, okay. Aiden, who wants one of the Pigeon Jerky prize packs, how long is shipping for the prize pack? I usually make a trip to the post office once every week. I try anyway. So depending on what part of the world you're in, it'll be at least a week. The new DJI racing goggles, the ones that are black with the delicious red center, and it has a place for an antenna for the racing drones. I haven't messed with those yet. Never Stop Learning says, maybe I'll sign up for Remote Pilot 101 next week if you have a promo code. I will definitely have a promo code. In fact, I don't know if it's working yet, but I will have that.
Somebody else is asking about vlog cameras again. I can tell you that if you wanted a vlog camera with a forward-facing flip screen, you should probably look into the sort of mid-range Sony ones, the Alpha series.
Mm-hmm.
The Alpha, I think it's 6,000 or 6,500. That would be good for that.
And what kind of cameras do you use most of the time for video stuff?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I'm using a D7500 Nikon, and then sometimes I rent cameras. So I don't know, rent the Sony A7R2.
Okay. The Press Democrat. That's the guy who sent the video about the aftermath of the wildfires. He's asking, what about the funny video? You still taking vids? Absolutely. I will take any video from you, sir. You're a very good videographer. And that will be another time after. That'll be the next thing after the lighthouses. All right, a couple more questions here. I know there's a lot of lag. I need more candy. Yes, I do. The race droning is going okay. I'm waiting for an expert to accompany me on the next video because I really need help. I'm getting the hang of it. I've taken it out a couple times, but I really just, you know, as with anything, you need to practice, practice, practice. And Jeff Baker, Inspire 1 Pro versus Phantom 4 Pro. Linda, you want to take that one?
Which one?
Which one?
I would say definitely the version 2 of the Inspire. I mean, that's really not an even match. They're not really playing on an even playing field.
No. But they both have their advantages. One is, of course, 3 times larger than the other.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, it takes a considerable amount of effort to really do it right with the Inspire 2. Like, if you don't really have a lot of experience, you're probably better off not, unless you just have boatloads of money, then, you know, get all the things right now.
Yes.
And just, you know,
yes, all the things.
You be the best you that you can be.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. This has been almost 2 solid hours of rock solid entertainment. Wouldn't you agree, Linda?
I would indeed. Rock solid is
rock
definitely
solid.
What I would have said. Yeah, for sure.
All right. And of course, at the end of each show, the chat seems to go on for a little bit after that. So
yeah.
I will leave the chat on after I've stopped streaming, and I will scroll back up, and I will finally get the wrenches to the people, make you a moderator. And I apologize to the people who certainly deserve one but haven't gotten one yet. So I'm going to do that right after we say goodbye. And until next time, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Check out Linda's channel. Thank you very much, Billy Kyle, Kelly from ReadSetDrone. Subscribe to all of the things, and
bye.